Not sure what the frick is going on, but my something. I stopped one of my other stream because I'm doing a lot of multi stream. So one of the other multi stream, actually, I'm streaming in 4 different platforms. So what I did, I just stopped right now, the third one of them, and I'm streaming in 3 right now. Oops, get rid of that. But yeah, I'm just trying to get some of my stuff here. What's going on? Hold on. Okay, so I'm back over here. The heck is going on? So I am seeing myself in one of my streams here that I just double checking to make sure my stream is going everywhere. So I have a tablet that I check all my stuff here. So I'm checking my stuff here, see what's going on. Because I don't want to continue if it's not working. Let's take a look. I'm gonna need to stop the stream real quick here. All right. Okay, so look like we are back. Look like OBS is acting up. I think OBS is really acting up here. So what I did, I closed OBS and I just restarted it again. Bear with me here. So that was like 6 hours, and I guess the system said, "Yo, what the fuck? What the fuck? You're streaming way too long." All right, so we are gonna go ahead and reset this thing here. Oop, not that. There we go. Reset this thing here. Leon Waddy, if I missed you, sorry. Thank you for the join, for the follow. I do appreciate it. I definitely do appreciate it. Awesome, man. Awesome. I get a notification over there. Yeah, running one system is crazy. All right, so let's continue with where we left off here. This is part two, day 2. Tomorrow is day 3. So it's gonna be a whole week. So I'm gonna try to stream the entire week. I'm gonna try my best. If tomorrow I don't, this morning I woke up with a sore throat. I was not feeling well, so I almost did not stream today, but I started getting better throughout the day. So let's go ahead and continue and see what what's you call it? Gigabyte has some monitors so far. Look like some of their monitors are really good. As I did miss some of this earlier, but we are catching up right now. We're catching up.
Thank you. Have a good one. Okay, I don't think they actually have it installed in a case. Oh, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. You guys don't have the Infinity installed in a case anywhere, do you? Like powered up?
We don't have it in a live system as of yet. We only have the static display.
Gotcha. Thank you very much. It's good seeing you. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's roll on.
Sorry.
How's it going? Okay. All right, I think we're good. I was Gigabyte. Just want to check out the card. Thank you so much for letting us stop by. Thank you. Have a good day. Okay.
He skipped the whole
this way.
fucking
So we
sign up.
have some time here before our next meeting, which is with. Let's see. Who do we have? Asus. This is actually perfect because Asus generally has a ton of stuff. Just like Thermaltake did, Asus has no shortage of nifty, fun new things to check out. We will either be meeting with Samir or JJ. A lot of you guys know JJ. He's featured on my channel many times, Paul's channel.
CES.
Everyone knows JJ. He's a legend. I'm not sure who we're talking to there, but all the reps are extremely knowledgeable about their products. And they are on level 3, San Polo. So we are on the right level already, which is fantastic. We're going to come right around here and...
Give me a second. Let me pause in real quick.
With some of the wild concepts due to be released. Then we were finally unleashed on the tech. I immediately went to the ThinkPad stand to check out their most powerful ever ThinkPad, the P16 Gen 3, which is somehow better in every area than the Gen 2, while being more ThinkPad than ever. It's ridiculous how many product lines Lenovo cover. Things from server to Super Mario. But most of all, it was this, the Lenovo ThinkBook Plus cover. Things from server to Super Mario. But most of all, it was this, the Lenovo ThinkBook Plus G6 Rollable, which was released at CES 2025 and the Jimmy Fallon Show. The first ever rollable laptop. But that's not enough for Lenovo, they also need trippy 3D screens, their crazy bending Moto phones. And while Lenovo are at it, why not make a VR headset, cars, games and stuff? Lenovo are taking over in 2026, you heard it here first. We're teased with some of the wild concepts due to be released, then we were
Nothing. You didn't say nothing. Let me see. First look at the amazing laptop from Asus. Okay. Lenovo. Well, maybe they're not gonna have anything today. Wait.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So at time of making this video, yesterday, Intel had their stream at CES 2026.
Yo, what the heck? Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Come on. What the fuck is going on today? Oh, don't do this to me. Man, and everything. The thing is, I've been pushing my system today. Okay, let's divide this. Okay. Oh, don't freaking tell me some of this is not. It's acting up like a little beach. So, nope, not there. This one. So let me close this thing. See what happens. Okay, so we're going back to YouTube here. Da da da. Dun 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 dun. Don't be a little beach. Sometimes the system kind of don't want to work with you. Sometime. I said sometime. This is where we were earlier. Let's go ahead and open this.
It's fun to blame you for things.
Here's live. And then with it, let's do this on the side.
All eyes will.
Lenovo 2026. And this what we're trying to watch.
2026, unveiling a lot of their information for their upcoming chips. But the thing that we're most interested here is the third series of that Core Ultra, the Core Ultra 300, which should be used in laptops and handhelds. Now, what's surprising is the past couple of years, we've had announcements for these handhelds well ahead of time. I even had MSI Claws pre-ordered by now, but this time we hadn't heard anything about handhelds. So I was happy to see that they did talk about it here in their stream. So we'll go ahead and just take a quick look at this. I'll jump around the stream a little bit and talk about what they've got going on here. And of course, I'll care more about this when we get it real world and in our hands. And when we get to the end here, they do announce some stuff with handhelds. But yeah, they're Series 3 Intel Core Ultra, and they are going to have quite a little lineup here. A lot of ability to kind of customize the way this is going to be put together for different customers and that type of thing. A lot of scalability, a lot of efficiency, and that type of thing that they really were focused on this time as they went through this thing, even to the scaled graphics and the ability to really adjust depending on what they are going to be using the chip for, or what their customers are going to be using the chip for. It's supposed to be much, much more efficient even than last generation, which was impressive with the Core Ultra 200, and I'm still using my Claw 8 AI Plus a lot here. And again, if you watch the stream, a lot of the stuff that you'll see that comes out of this chip is their real focus towards power efficiency across this platform of the Core Ultra 300 altogether, which is something that if you're going to be in handhelds and laptops,
so this is what we need to look for.
Main focus, as long as you're drawing enough performance out of that to increase generation over generation as well, which it does appear they'll be able to do here with performance and battery life, especially over the last generation, as they are boasting somewhere around 50 to 80% when it comes to like performance and that type of thing, completely depending, of course, on the games, apps, and things that you're working on and what you're doing. But obviously built for ultra low power, 27 hours Netflix streaming with a 99 watt-hour battery, at least what they claim here. And again, hands-on.
Okay, there's it.
Will be a lot of fun to compare this chip to the Core Ultra 200 we have in the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus. They talk a good bit about gaming and graphics and that type of thing. I think we'll see quite a little bit of a jump when it comes to what we have now in the Core Ultra 200. But again, I always take this kind of stuff with a bit of grain of salt. I always like to get real world and play the games and compare them to really see for myself versus charts and all of that. But I am excited to see some stuff coming from
Intel. The last couple of years, they are really trying and thriving hard to get into that mobile market and be a competitor, like a major player. Because they used to be a major player back in the days, and they try. With MSI, first generation handheld, sucks so much ass. And I wanted that model. I wanted that handheld had everything I wanted in a handheld. And then the new one did, the MSI Claw A8. He also had everything I wanted in a handheld. But the only problem with that fucker, I hate the color scheme. That is the only reason I didn't went. The second one. First one was the color scheme. I wish they had a whole black version. They had released a second version of it, but it was Arctic white. Kill it. That killed me. But they had this little beige color. I was not gonna get that and then put a skin on it. No, not doing that. They released that beige and that Arctic white. F that. But the second thing they really disappoint me, they didn't put an SSD slot for a 2280. It did a 2230. 22 effing 30. Why? You need to, whatever you do, you need to release a model that is able to put a 2280 in there. That's the must. One is battery life, 2280 SSD as the biggest one you can, and also be able to take one that's dual sided. I'm just saying. You have to. You just have to, because it's one, the 2280 is cheaper, and it gives people more ability to upgrade ability. Meaning, some people are gonna be crazy like me. I will get an 8 terabyte and slap that bitch in there. I don't care how much it costs. If I have it, I buy it.
XeSS 3 because I think they've got some of the better technology. I like DLSS more, but I do like XeSS more than what AMD has done in the past couple of years. And again, they talk about their performance leap over last gen and all that type of thing here. And gaming, they're going to be talking about rasterization and, of course, frame generation and upscaling and all that with XeSS 3. It could really combine to be a nice thing with that next chip.
Not only that, they are getting a lot of people, a lot of company set up their system to be able to run with NVIDIA or AMD. They don't set up their games to think about Intel. So now a lot of people are kind of coming around to start optimizing or even adding Intel technology into their games. So this way, people have there's more, as you know, people have more access to playing a game in multiple different, scenarios and hardware, basically.
And that next stack of software that they're working on to kind of put everything together and make it work. Hopefully a lot of the XeSS 3 stuff will also work on the Core Ultra 200, but that's not something I've gotten into and confirmed or anything like that. But I really like their frame generation and their upscaling and stuff, so I'm looking forward to seeing what they'll have next. But with the handhelds, they do have some stuff listed here as far as partners. We got Acer, MSI, 1X, GPD, Windows, of course, and them in here. I'll be interested to see who's going to be coming out with what. I'm hoping MSI will have an obtainable handheld I can get here more easily to check out because it's something I would be really excited about. And they did say that later this year in 2026, they are going to be announcing and getting into the handheld stuff with their partners and talking about a specific platform of Core Ultra 300 chips for that. Which is pretty exciting. And they've continued to update and cover the Claw 8 AI Plus that we have now. I recently put out a video over the new BIOS, which seemed to help me with some performance in some of my games.
That's
Not that
good.
we necessarily needed it, but it was working even better. We've continued to get constant updates from Intel on the NPU and graphics drivers, Wi-Fi drivers, Bluetooth, and all of that. And just all in all, this has been a great handheld for me the past 12 months. I should probably do like a 1-year review on it, but I was excited to actually hear about the Core Ultra 300, that it's actually on the way, and not just for laptops, which will be launching this month in January 2026, but for handhelds, hopefully with more of them from more companies that we can get a hold of and check out coming later this year in 2026.
Oh, that's
so
kind
not a
of
lot
cool
for me to go over here. I just wanted to kind of talk about this a little bit. We do have stuff on the way, and when we do find out more later on about what kind of handhelds we can expect with this chip, I'll do some more videos. I'll still be covering the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus, and I look forward to getting one of these newer chips in hand when I can. All right, guys, thanks a lot for coming and check out the video as always, and I'll see you in the next one.
Game tip's pretty good. Let's go. Let's see.
Push the limits of architecture, fabrication, 18A products by the end of 2025.
Every breakthrough begins with silence. A moment of focus. A moment of building in the quiet. But in that quiet, inside these fabs, the momentum has been rising. See, quiet doesn't mean stillness, because here, progress never pauses. It pulses.
Intel is my main CPU company go to. Like some people go for AMD or whatever, like Ryzen CPUs. Nah, I usually go for the Intel one. I don't know. I was being Intel, but when it comes to graphic card, I'm more an NVIDIA person. And I've been contemplating lately because NVIDIA is not being consumer friendly. I'm sorry, but they haven't really the last couple of generations, especially this generation. They haven't. I feel like jumping into AMD, but Intel is looking like a good alternative. Like having a second, company that you can want to jump into. And if Intel keep doing what they're doing on a handheld, bring that power like 100 times into PC, yeah.
Pushes, accelerates, layer by layer, line by line, gate by gate. And now, it's ready to meet the world. Progress never pauses. And neither do we.
Okay.
In the last 5 years, We've invested heavily in capital, R&D, new fabs, new tools. Much of this investment aimed at pushing process technology forward, expanding manufacturing capacity in the United States and around the globe. 18A is the center of that effort.
18A.
As Lip-Bu mentioned, we're in production and ramping Panther Lake. This is a big milestone. As the world's first foundry node with ribbon FET and Power Via technologies. This is Core Ultra Series 3. The first processor built with 18A technology.
Everybody keep walking around with a little chip on their hands.
The most advanced process in the world. We have new E-cores, brand new P-cores, a massive GPU with built-in ray tracing, and an NPU that packs more low-power AI in a very dense area, much denser than prior generation. Next-gen memory, next-generation I/O, and the latest connectivity, wired and wireless. We've moved the GPU tile to its own chiplet.
Oh.
And now we can attach larger or smaller chiplets based on the market segment needs and the device needs of our customers. We've improved the multi-threaded performance of Series 3 by adding up to 8 E-cores. And we completely redesigned our low-power island with dedicated low-power E-cores with their own cache that run hundreds of workloads that are optimized for maximum battery life. We've also consolidated all the I/Os onto a single chip. This was a big ask by our customers' design teams because they want to take Series 3 and expand its capabilities and its market coverage. We bring this all together with our advanced Foveros packaging technology, delivering a full range of Series 3 processors. That architecture flexibility allows us to provide multiple configurations using a single package type up and down our customers' designs, something they've been asking for 2 generations. They have more memory options, and they now can use their own power delivery schemes for their product management and product capability. Core Ultra Series 3 delivers 60% more performance than Lunar Lake Series 2. And it's faster and more efficient than our highest performing SKU.
Repeat that again.
Series 2. Series 3 management and product capability. Core Ultra Series 3 delivers 60% more performance than Lunar Lake Series 2. And it's faster and more efficient than our highest performing SKU running fewer P-cores. This focus, this maniacal focus our design teams have on power efficiency and the implementation of the low-power island dramatically improves a range of applications we use every day. A massive reduction that allows us to be talking about battery life in days, not in hours.
The next generation integrated GPU we've been referring to as 12xe, but the world will know as Intel Arc B390 graphics. It features 50% more graphics cores, twice the cache, and 96 built-in XMX AI accelerators for 120 GPU tops. If you're impressed by the graphics of Lunar Lake, Panther Lake has 70% more gaming performance and an incredible 50% more AI inference performance. What's unique about our graphics is that we built this for the future, and we call this modern rendering. This means better lighting with ray tracing or other demanding visual settings.
This sounds really good for handheld, though.
With high-quality textures and larger geometric assets, and the ultimate in smoothness through AI-generated frames. Today, we're excited to confirm that the new Arc graphics in Panther Lake will be the first integrated graphics ever to ship day one with AI-based multi-frame generation, delivering 3 AI-generated frames for every 1 rendered frame. We had 2 key focus areas. One was optimizing for the hybrid CPU architecture that we've had since Alder Lake, and 2, implementing the latest AI-based XeSS technologies into the title.
the addition of AI into the rendering pipeline has been a game changer. At this point, I don't think you'd want to build a game without technologies like XeSS.
So today, we're excited to share with you that we will be launching an entire handheld gaming platform with Panther Lake.
On Windows ML, we're the only silicon vendor supporting EPs on all 3 processors, CPU, GPU, and NPU today. And to ensure consistent performance, we've also integrated key open optimizations such as primitives deep within Windows ML. We're also a time-to-market partner for Copilot+, which you will find in all SKUs of Core Ultra Series 3 families as they ship. And we've taken a major step forward with Series 3. Up to 180 total platform tops, 120 on the GPU with XMX, and when you combine OpenVINO with full access to 96 gigabytes of memory, this SoC can handle a 70 billion parameter model in a 32K context. We've shipped more than 4 zettaops, or 4 billion tops of inference compute to the edge in the market. What's that equivalent to? 40 data centers worth of compute across the edge. In a world with growing constraints on data center infrastructure,
this is sound pretty good. This sounds really good.
Move to the edge, but it won't be exclusively client. It has to work seamlessly with the cloud.
AI feels slow to a lot of people, and people are impatient. So think about all the times you felt delays in computing before. That spinning beach ball is your data basically traveling thousands of miles to a server farm and back. So local compute removes that journey. So when processing happens right where you are, there's going to be no lag.
We spent a lot of time talking about how AI is changing the landscape of the PC. It's also a driver for Edge, a key pillar of our client business, living between the PC and the cloud. We're now accelerating the launch of 18A products for this market to align directly with the PC launch. Just look at this data. Nearly 2 times better LLM latency performance and over 2 times TCO, better TCO for video analytics.
What are the way you still in the way on that one?
These SoCs are great at perceiving the environment and then using the built-in processors all on chip to control the machinery. To facilitate these emerging use cases, we have worked on a reference board and a dev kit with Edge ODMs that includes Intel's robotics suite. The tools, the frameworks, and the applications, all available with the launch of Intel hardware. Our partners have over 200 designs. There will be a Series 3 option for everyone. Core Ultra is ramping now. First consumer designs available to order starting
today. Oh, I was to say today. Today. Yo, I'm with this guy.
Handheld gaming fans, Xbox ROG Ally fans, Steam Deck fans, there's a new competitor, and it's this thing. The new Intel gaming handheld.
No.
Prepare yourselves.
He's a joke.
But this isn't it. This is actually just an AI-generated image of what we might see in the future. Because Intel says it will be launching an entire handheld gaming platform with Panther Lake chips later this year to rival AMD's dominance in the market. And if you can see a couple of companies down here that are going to be partnering with Intel, Acer, we've got GPD, funnily enough, MSI, Windows, Wistron, Pegatron, 1X Player is even going to be partnering with Intel.
1X.
But will it be powerful enough to take on AMD's absolute dominance when it comes to handheld gaming APUs, like the Z1, the Z2 Extreme, and a bunch of other chips they're working on? They're building AI neural chips as well, building neural network stuff inside their APUs. It's AMD's on fire. I go with AMD for my gaming PCs. I prefer AMD for my handheld gaming PCs like the Steam Deck, ROG Ally, just because they're really power efficient. They've got great battery life. They're powerful. They've got great graphics potential.
Yeah, they do.
And yeah, they've just been on fire. And I feel like Intel have always have that, you know, they've got that. Well, they're just known not to make power efficient chips, and they always come. They're always behind AMD. Let's just put it that way. So I asked Grok what this means. So basically, Intel announced at CES this year that its Core Ultra Series 3 Panther Lake chips targeting an entire handheld gaming platform launching later in 2026 with partners like MSI, Acer aiming to compete in the portable PC gaming market dominated by AMD and frankly NVIDIA as well, right? NVIDIA with the Nintendo Switch 2 has proven itself to be really powerful, especially when games are optimized for it. NVIDIA aren't sleeping on this either, although they're
Look, I know let's let him finish.
Because more on creating AMD. Sorry, the NVIDIA's focus is on AI right now and AI data centers, right, and AI neural network computing and stuff.
All right. So when he said Nvidia is in the market with a Nintendo Switch 2 and also the Nintendo Switch, the Switch 1 and first generation, second generation. The thing with Nvidia, I'm walking away from my mic. Thing with Nvidia, if they release an actual mobile chip, like that chip on the Switch 1, but let's just Switch 2. The chip on the Switch 2 that Nvidia is providing to Nintendo, that is a beast of a fucking chip. But the only problem is that thing is under clock and under power. If you clock it as a normal speed and give it the amount of power that the other handhelds are receiving, that chip will be crazy good. And then you take the chip and maybe beef it up 2 times or even 3 times, and Nvidia can do it and give you the same size chip with 3 times the power. Maybe, I don't think it's maybe, it's possible, it's there, because they went from chip 1 to chip 2. On that chip 2, it beef it up twice or 3 times. They will be rocking the market. The games will be looking amazing with all the stuff that Nvidia is doing right now. Now you have it on that mobile market, not on the Switch, but on the other ones with no compromise in power. Nvidia will be rocking. Will be fucking rocking. But that's just me. That's just freaking me.
So they're sort of taking a step back from consumer electronics. AMD is dominating, and Intel is being completely.
What I also said about that earlier. Earlier, I did mention that Nvidia is going to be walking away from consumer. We may get 1 or 2 generation of graphic card for consumer. After that, everything's going to be 100% AI, and they're going to be on everything else that has to do with AI.
Completely washed away in the past couple of years. Gaming PC enthusiasts, people that build gaming PCs, typically go with AMD now just because it's more powerful and more power efficient and just better overall, to be honest, and better compatibility now. It's funny how the tables have turned, isn't it? Panther Lake promises up to 76% faster gaming performance over prior Lunar Lake chips, enhanced Xe3 integrated graphics, and up to 12 cores, addressing Intel's past struggles with mobile efficiency in devices like the MSI Claw. It's no surprise that Acer are working with them, or not, sorry, not Acer, MSI, after the MSI Claw AI. It uses an Intel APU, and it was pretty powerful.
You see this design? This is the design that I was in love with. But this was the first generation of MSI Claw. They kind of fell because the chip that Intel put in here, or MSI put in here from Intel, was crap. If they would have put the chip that is inside now on the A8 Plus AI, in this one, this would have rocked. This thing would have rocked. But because the other one is a second generation and they kind of got rid of this nice color scheme, that's why I didn't bought it. I'm sorry. The color scheme took me off the market. It automatically took me off the market. I don't care if the performance was the best of the best for the price. It took me off the market.
Not gonna lie, it was pretty impressive, but still, again, compared to the AMD alternatives, it's just not really made a dent in the market. So obviously, naturally, there's a lot of early skepticism from the community, you know, due to software, battery issues, compatibility issues. So we will see. There's a growing demand for, you know, gaming PC handhelds. AMD has dominated the market, and AMD seem to be doing really well. I will admit, things have sort of stagnated for AMD the past year or two. I mean, that's in big part why Steam Deck and Valve haven't put out a Steam Deck 2, because there just haven't been any generational leaps in performance. AMD's kind of stagnated a little bit. I don't know why that is. They used to put, you know, every year used to bring massive improvements to their GPU, AMD APU.
So this is why also Steam, because he's saying, you know, Steam haven't released a Steam Deck 2, and not for nothing. Damn, I wish I had my Legion 2. My Legion 2 is in the bedroom. So right now, just to bring this up, this has the same power of the Legion 2. Has the same power. The only thing that the Legion 2 doesn't have that this boy has is AI. And Microsoft said that will be activating the AI feature sometime in this first quarter. When it's gonna be, we don't know. And what it's gonna do, hopefully it's gonna be more FPS. And the thing is, in Legion Go does not have that option, and it's not going to unless they do a revision and add the AI version into their model, like a revision with the AI version of it. But right now, this is the only one who gonna have the AI version, and they're gonna be able to hopefully by activating will give us a lot more FPS. And then who gonna be talking? Which machine is the better one? The only thing the NVIDIA, not NVIDIA, Legion Go 2, I don't know why it's NVIDIA, Legion Go 2 has over this boy, the buttons are not as clicky, or as loud, should have said. This one, they kind of do have like little suction on it, and I'm not too happy with it. I wish I can go ahead. Maybe I need to figure out how to get the new thing be replaced, maybe. And this is too loud, and the screen too small. That's it. The screen needs to be at least, this thing needed to be, for this model specifically, needed to be at least 8 inches. And less clicky fucking buttons. All of that, this button being too fucking clicky, should have been out of the way. No. I know they're trying to give you the mouse clickiness, but no, too damn fucking loud. This needs to be at least 8 inch. But other than that, oh, and if they could have given us an OLED, that would have been amazing. But for not giving us an OLED, this shit should not be costing $1,000. At least $800. I would say just the way it is, $800 because of it. $800, but not $1,000. And hopefully they don't raise the price. I heard the rumors that the price may be going up, and supposedly they said it will be going up. Hope they don't. But anyway, I'm getting out of track.
On gaming handhelds, and in the past couple of years things have sort of slowed down significantly. Maybe this is what we need to push the market forward, to push x86 APUs forward. You know, competition breeds
Oh, sorry. And because we have this handhelds here in the market, this one specifically, that's why Steam is releasing SteamOS compatible with this one, especially with the Legion Go. The Legion Go with the SteamOS is gonna look amazing. I need to install SteamOS on that Legion Go too. That's why I want to buy a new SSD, because I don't want to overwrite the one in the system. I want to just move that out of the way, upgrade with a better or another SSD, and put SteamOS on that one.
Excellence, I think. And you know, with Intel in the market competing with AMD, it might push AMD to innovate a little bit faster, right? Because otherwise we're going to be moving towards ARM chips. As you know, Valve are testing the waters with ARM chips in their new Steam Frame VR headset. They're making a compatibility layer, I believe FEX is what it's called, which they're going to be translating x86 software and games to run on ARM APUs, just because ARM chips are getting to be as powerful as x86 architecture chips, and as well as super, like, significantly more power efficient. So we will see. I'm excited. Intel, go Intel. Hopefully you surprise us, and I guess we'll see, and we'll talk about it, and we'll cover those new gaming handhelds that are powered by Intel.
All right, let's get out of him. Let's go back to boy right here. Where
did he go? Where did
he was gonna have a meeting with Asus.
340. Yeah.
Numbers
can be tricky.
Oh, nope.
If you let them be. Where is that big lug?
Asus. Wi-Fi 8?
JJ, look, I might have to ask already? Just a random rep if they can find
Wi-Fi 7 just came out.
One of the two for us. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane.
I got Wi-Fi 6 though.
Do you know where JJ is, or Samir?
Probably at the link.
Oh, that's the link.
Yeah, there's another showroom, but they should be here.
Oh,
like, yeah.
Okay. You haven't seen them around though.
I didn't see them. Yeah.
Gosh, I'll keep looking. Thanks.
Yeah.
Oh, what's up? Out of curiosity, what kind of products are you showing at the link?
It is exactly the same.
Oh, it is?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
All right, no problem then. Thanks.
Okay.
Okay. I am at a loss.
I will be too.
All right. One more question for that guy.
No.
Sorry, one more question for you.
Yes.
Is there like a check-in or anyone who's like checking in meeting, like people who have meetings? Is that at the front or because they just let us in?
Yeah, I think it's at the front.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll check again. Thanks.
I think.
That guy hates us now.
Better than gold, man.
Dude, I know,
More
man.
expensive.
It was either this or my mortgage. You have to pick priorities. You know what I mean? I'll be homeless for a week. Who cares? I know people with couches. It's fine. I had to take out a loan, but who cares? All right, let's go.
What the fuck?
Bum, 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 bum. Jeez Louise. Man. All right, let's see if we can check in, if we can officially check in. Excuse me.
Ooh, I'm moving around. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Aha.
Okay.
ProArt B850 Creator Wi-Fi Neo. Okay, so we have an AMD AM5 motherboard here in ProArt style, which you can get a close-up of this, Aaron. The ProArt series is one of my favorites to come out of the ASUS pipeline. I really like the aesthetic. I think it looks classy without looking dated or old. It's meant for professionals, right? Prosumers, if you want to call them that. And they even have a ProArt 5090, which this might be, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Have we seen this? I feel like if this was out already, I would have asked for one by now.
That looks pretty.
Because that's just, I'm a greedy little boy. Aaron knows that. But that's a beautiful shroud. I love how it has this enclosed aesthetic, but still looks like plenty of ventilation coming through those slats on the sides and even in the middle. Dual pass-through. Okay, so again, it looks like we're using NVIDIA's Founders Edition PCB here. This seems to be the trend and this is generally what you see when we're in between release cycles from guys like NVIDIA and AMD. The board partners like ASUS, MSI, Gigabyte, they know that it's going to be a while until new models, a new generation of GPUs will come out. So then this is really just the time to make what's already there better and really optimize things, fine tune, which they generally don't have a lot of time to do at launch. But it's been a year now or so and some change since the 5090 was out, and maybe a little bit less than that. And so we have these optimized versions of the 5090. We're going to see that at the MSI booth. We just saw it at Gigabyte. And so now we're seeing a 5090 version for the ProArt series, which looks pretty cool and matches your ProArt board quite perfectly. I like that. And I like that this is just computer hardware that seems relatively unscathed by AI at the moment. These are all laptops,
tablets.
And, I don't know what to do with those. Let's go over here.
I don't know what to do with those.
Laptops are like anything mobile is like a baby, like someone's newborn child. Like here, you hold them. Like I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna fumble it. It scares me. So this is a mini PC. I do like mini PCs. Minis Forum is one of my favorite brands for one of my.
Skip that.
It's got an AMD Radeon 800M. Curtis Pops. I was afraid it was bolted down, but we do have dual 2.5 gigabit LAN, so you can take USB video out as well. HDMI display on a mini PC is pretty clutch. Supported USB cable. HDMI 5x4 form factor. Mini PCs are never done justice on camera. You have to sort of see them and put them in your hand to really understand, kind of really know how small they are. You could really just put this on the back of a monitor. You could strap it, you could put it on a VESA mount perhaps. Looks like it might have VESA mounting. It is very...
Have you noticed that guy that was over here on the side? He didn't want to be recorded. He just said, yo girl, can you move over here? Let me move over there.
Very tiny. It's got modular I/O expansion lid, which let's see what that looks like.
what you're.
No, absolutely. Just taking a look at some of these. In your opinion, which of these are you most excited about?
I'm excited about both. I'm excited about all
Of course you are. You have to be.
These two more because I get more marketing on them.
Okay.
So I'm excited, that we're using the new Panther Lake, and that's a
Panther Lake, right?
For AMD. They're very similar, but one's a bit more robust on the AI level.
Okay.
And,
go ahead and take that microphone for me.
Okay.
It's really I know we went all out this year.
And then this one's got, if you use a lot of Copilot, and this one's great for business and consumer because it's got a Copilot hotkey on the exterior, so you can just push that and get going.
Gotcha.
This one you could do more gaming on it, I'd say, because it's like the Bluetooth 6.0.
Yeah.
Gaming on tiny little things?
Some things are a bit different. That one's got 2 display ports and HDMI on it standard.
Okay.
This does not. You got a big display port.
Gotcha.
Or HDMI.
Okay. What's the wattage output on that one for the CPU, GPU?
Sorry, I don't know the answer to that.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. We'll have to test that later, perhaps.
I'll have to get back to you.
But that's the gaming one. Everyone knows that's the gaming one, the NUC 16 Pro.
The Bluetooth 6.0 on here, where
Yep.
that's 5.4.
Gotcha.
The graphics card's a bit more high end on this one, so you can do some gaming on it. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then we also have a dedicated gaming, 3-liter NUC over there.
Gotcha. Are these good to go, plug and play, or are you going to ship some of them bare bones?
You could go either way.
You can go either way. Okay. So both options will be available.
You could do bare bones. You could do it as a completed kit.
Okay.
And then they're all toolless.
Nice.
So
yes, I like
you
that.
want to upgrade your storage.
That's fucking cool. That is fucking cool. Look at this. See this right here? This is your thermal pad for this 2 SSDs. This is fucking cool. And then you got the fan going on there. Man, this is slick. This is slick. Man, this is beautiful right here. Okay. I see you, Asus. Okay. I see you. This is good. I'm excited for this one.
That's nice. Right here. Okay. That's very expensive.
I hope Steam machine is kind of something like this.
You're flexing on me, I'm flexing on you with my necklace, and you with those 2 SSDs.
Yeah,
I see what you're doing there.
Probably remove them and hide them. For
Yeah, exactly. I'm surprised you made it toolless, honestly, for this show. Well, cool. Very much. Thank you very much for showing us that. Yeah. Are these already out, or are they releasing later this year?
We announced today, so the embargo's over now, so we could speak freely.
Sweet.
Okay.
Probably end of the month, so about 2 weeks and 3 weeks.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thanks for all the info.
No problem. Thanks for coming by.
Have a good one. All right. Cool. All right.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That was
I'm gonna
nice.
go ahead and leave this on for now, just in case we run into another staffer. What the hell's going on here? What are they showing? I don't know. Don't pay attention to that. No one cares about that. Let's take a look. More motherboards. I like motherboards. Okay.
The Asus freaking machine case. I feel like now upgrading my case to the Asus, even though my case is amazing.
Tough Gaming V850 Pro Wi-Fi W Neo.
But I see the case back there.
I appreciate the white aesthetic coming to the Tough line.
Right there, the one that the guy's talking, that's the one I want.
I do appreciate the white aesthetic coming to the Tough line.
I want that case.
We have seen white Tough GPUs in the past. This may be the first time I'm seeing motherboards. This is actually really nice. The fact that they went with a white PCB as well, and not just white elements. That's always irked me, unless you're really going for like a 2-tone black and white panda build, as they call it, which I've seen some really great panda builds, don't get me wrong. Really good stuff. But if you're really just going for a super clean white aesthetic, this is the way to go. You have to make
my
it
boy.
all
He loved white.
From top to bottom. And nobody clip that. Nobody clip that out of context. Please. These are, I was wondering for a minute if these would be BTF. Please. Nobody clip the way to go. You have to make it all white from top to bottom. And nobody clip that. Nobody clip that out of context. Please. These are, I was wondering for a minute if these would be BTF. They are not back connect. You can see this is a standard board, which, heightened compatibility. You can put this in any ATX case. All the connectors are where we're most familiar with them being. which is nice. It also makes me wonder if there's some back connect
that's
boards
beautiful.
here
That's beautiful.
we'll be seeing later. Okay. No
like
backplate or anything, but that's
nice
okay.
white computer system.
And oh, look at this!
White
I do
case, white
appreciate
everything.
the triple USB 2 headers that Mike and I at Thermaltake were just talking about. The shortage. What is with the shortage of USB 2? Why are motherboard makers so stingy with their USB 2 headers when more and more we're seeing a lot of connected devices like LCDs require USB 2 headers? Also your AIOs. There's a lot of different peripherals and things that take up these ports, and like Mike was saying, a lot of the times a hub won't work. So this is one of the rare instances where we're actually seeing 3 on an ATX board. I think we should continue that trend. Also going with the the very easy DIY features of being able to safely and easily eject your graphics card, which has gotten so much more important now that we have like triple and quad slot GPU.
You can put your SSD right here, and this is a plate. You probably have a couple of SSD slots here that you can add there.
Use that way
pretty good.
A metric ton that are increasingly make the motherboards and the connectors they slot into feel a bit more brittle and fragile. It's nice to have a little bit of peace of mind when you're building or disassembling a gaming PC. Let's go ahead and
look at the case.
Mosey on over here. Love that GPU. That's old news, but still one of the best looking graphics cards of this generation, in my opinion. We just put one of these inside of, this is the Astral, of course. We put one of these in the Cyberpunk PC that is still up for grabs, by the way. It's still in the giveaway. The giveaway is still going until January 17th is when I'm pulling winners for that PC. Go ahead and check it out. I have a full video on it.
Okay. Damn, he went to the case. He didn't go to the case.
With the monitors. ROG Strix, okay. Screw your 4K gigabyte.
It's a 5K.
I thought you were cool with 4K, 240 hertz. Welcome to 5K gaming with the ROG Strix 5K XG27 JCG. This is a 27-inch, 5120 by 2880. Now, of course, you are not going to be able to have as fast of a panel at that resolution. 180 hertz, though, is still not bad. I will say it's not bad, guys. This is a fast IPS display.
I love that game.
So it is. I, for one,
this is fast
am a little
that
sad it's not OLED. Call me spoiled because I am, but that would be pretty sweet. I do like my OLED. What can I say? I like the best.
This is an OLED.
A QD OLED.
RGB
we have a
OLED.
QD OLED here, 34-inch. You can just get the actually I'll widescreen. I'll full screen this so you can get a better idea.
Look at this. This is what I will pick up.
Hey, it's not letting me. Okay. They put an idiot filter on it so guys like me can't mess with it. 1800R curve. It is a curved ultra wide display, 34 inches, pretty standard. But what's special about this is it's a 360 pixel OLED technology, which enhances text.
Yeah, you can see it right there. 360 right there, 360 hertz. That's pretty good. OLED.
Clarity, minimize it. So OLEDs, as we know,
I need to upgrade my monitors. They're pretty old. I mean, this is a 34. This is, to get an idea of what I have like 2 monitors like this. Literally, this is what I have. One here and one there. The second monitor has my entire OBS, taking the entire screen completely. When I'm looking at here this side, I'm just looking at my OBS all the time, and that's what I have here. And then, of course, this right now, like this section here, is basically taking this side of the screen onto there. This is what you see. And then this is wide open on the corners right here.
They're not always the best. They're not painted in the best light when it comes to really fine detail, clarity, like with text, for example. So this is the feature, RGB stripe pixel OLED technology, which actually makes the text clear. And this is explaining now why in real time they are not allowing us to full screen the game, because they're actually not telling you to focus on the gameplay. They're saying, look at how clear that text is. For a long time, in the infancy of OLED, it was thought, well, this is a great gaming monitor, but maybe you should have a daily for productivity, because it would create eye strain, eye fatigue. If you were reading articles or just reading text, typing Word documents all day long, people were reporting really bad eye fatigue with how lousy the text clarity was on OLEDs. It seems that they've ironed a bit of that out. This is a big boy. You can always tell because the stands look very extra. 32-inch, 4K. Okay.
I will get rid of those legs and of course put it on a freaking arm.
Actually, I have this one. This is. I don't know how many of these are new, but this one is not because this is my monitor. This is what. Somehow I didn't recognize this at first because mine's on an arm. Has a monitor arm mount. It's a third party. I didn't recognize this, but that's the 4K OLED, 240 hertz. This is, in my opinion, personally I still prefer this monitor over the ones we just saw. But tomato, tomato. What
Sole
exactly
preference
else?
at the end of the day. Sole preference.
We can find.
You can never go wrong one way or the other.
Okay, this is interesting.
Ooh.
We have the Ally X Xbox version with the handles, which this is going to be my first time actually checking one out in person.
So you can see.
I kind of know what to expect because I'm very familiar with the Xbox controller. Let's take a look.
You can see.
Yeah, I mean the grip is undeniably better because you're dealing with an actual gamepad, a gamepad mold, rather than just a flat, slim brick. And it doesn't feel like you're holding an iPhone anymore.
Yeah.
It's extremely ergonomic. I think the really what's being demoed here though are these glasses, which if I enter.
I'm sorry. I want someone, either a third party or whatever, to come out with a solution for the buttons for being so fucking clicky. Like, because you can take those little buttons out, like the thing, because they're separated. The little motherboard, they hold the buttons here, is separate from the main unit. So you have your main unit here. You got one tiny little unit here for your motherboard for the buttons and also the stick, and then you have another one here. So I want someone to make a thing they could a specific mod that kind of get rid of this fucking quickness, because I love this unit. I'll be honest, if I hate the clickiness that much that I could return this thing, and because the screen is also that small, I want the 8-inch, I could just go in crazy and return this thing because of it. I could just get rid of it because of it. But because I love the unit so much and I have so much fun with the unit, I can kind of bypass those screen being so small and the buttons to be so clicky. I can definitely go and bypass it and just deal with it. And sometimes if you put headphones, you're not really listening to this. Everybody else in the house is gonna hear you play. But other than that, I love this unit. I just can. Me thinking about returning, I'm like, this is my machine. I love this machine. It's like I just can't not. This machine. When I got the Steam Deck, the Steam Deck, I felt so at home. I loved it so much that I could not see myself playing any other one. And then I got the Legion Go 1. I liked it, but I could not feel the same way like I do with the Steam Deck, and I always going back to the Steam Deck. With this, I completely forgot about the Steam Deck. I cannot see myself playing nothing else without this device. Even though I got the Legion Go 2, and right now I'm thinking I'm going back and forth if I take it back, send it back, and because I still have until next month to return it. So right now I'm still early on with the Legion Go 2. So I may keep it anyway. Especially seeing how things are going up in prices. Yeah, I may probably end up keeping the Legion Go 2. So it's one of those things, and just turning into a Steam Deck, basically. The Xbox Ally will be my main Windows machine. And then when I want to play games on the Steam Deck, on Steam OS, then I have the Legion Go 2. That's probably what I end up doing.
Like these. Oh my God. Okay. You know what? You don't. Maybe you do want to be the guy at the airport waiting at the terminal
with these,
doing this.
That would
right?
be.
While
I have
the
those.
family
I have
sitting
those.
across from you they're holding their children close because you look like a freak of nature with your oversized handheld and gaming goggles. It is absolutely insane how ridiculous you look doing this. But my God, the experience is, well, it's a one-of-a-kind experience that...
The cool part is, if they show it to you, right above, it has this little dial. Let's say you wear glasses and you, like my wife, she's super blind. She has like freaking bifocals, or, what you call it, beer bottle glasses, this thick as hell. And she's like, she take it off, she only can see whatever's in front of her like this. Anything else is like super blurred. She's like blind as hell. She cannot do nothing. And if she get out of the bed without her glasses have to be in a specific spot so she can go blindly and click, click, and put it on. But she have a habit of sometimes she just take it off and throw it on the floor. But most of the time she put it under her pillow so she can grab it right away. But with those things, she put it on and she can adjust how sharp it is, and she does not need to wear her glasses. She does not need to wear her freaking glasses with the whatever thing they have in there. That's fucking cool. That is one fucking cool thing. She can plug on her Switch too, put it on, adjust it, and she can be playing click, 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 click. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. They're so fucking good.
You can't even get on a PC, if I'm being quite frank. And sorry that was hard to film, but that is, for how lame you look in reality, you feel so cool in practice, actually gaming. That is very cool. X-Real R1. I just had to get that. It's the ROG X-Real R1. I will be asking for a sample of that. And yeah, both Aaron and I would like a sample, please, for science. Those are peripherals, so we can probably keep going.
Those things are cool.
JJ,
really
dude,
good.
what's up, man? Dude, I had to flex on everyone here. You know what I mean, dude? I mean, it's
the memory. Oh, that's what I didn't pay attention. They are memory sticks. Oh, those are memory sticks. I didn't pay attention. Like, what the fuck is really carrying on this thing? That's why.
It's my drip for the week, you know. This is all my confidence is in these 86 gigs.
Yeah.
How you doing, man?
Man, you know, I woke up in the morning and I try not to ask for more than that.
That's it, dude. That's it. That's it.
86.
By the way,
gigs.
before we continue,
Then if I'll go there, I put my 128.
we're actually live streaming right now to our YouTube channel. So we've got about 1,000 people watching at this very moment. You can say hello to everyone.
CES 2026, the best booth of all the component vendors.
100%.
I'm a little bit biased.
You guys, this man needs no introduction on this channel, but obviously this is JJ, and I actually am like an hour early to my appointment. I think I was supposed to meet up with Samir or whatever.
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know where he is, would you?
Samir's right back behind you. That gentleman with glasses right there.
Sweet,
Oh.
awesome. Well, once I'm not live streaming, I'd love to catch up with you sometime. We should touch
man.
base.
Yeah, we'll touch
It's great
base.
seeing you, man.
Yeah, great seeing you.
Have a great week. All right, let's get Samir. Let's bother him. All right. Samir. Hello. How's it going?
Good.
Do you know where Samir is?
Sorry?
Do you know where Samir is?
Samir.
He was just around here somewhere, right?
Samir's all around
I think
the
I
place.
just saw him a second ago. I think he might be hiding.
If I were to guess, maybe he's in this corner here.
Okay, yeah. No, all good, all good. I didn't even see where JJ pointed to him, but I think he's over here. I feel his presence.
This is good knowing a lot of people, though.
I feel his presence close.
I feel his presence. I feel his chakra.
Where did he go? Where did he go? Man.
Yo, I want to, this
He's
right
elusive.
here, I want to do
I'm
this
telling you.
next year. I want to go to CES.
I actually think that
and do this.
maybe Samir is AI. Is what I'm feeling here is that all the interactions that I've had with him, I gotta ask.
Excuse me.
Do you know where Samir is by chance? Samir? No? All right, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, why don't we just troll around I know they have a lot of other stuff here, so let me take one more gander on.
Over there.
No, actually, I think that was kind of. I didn't see anything else that looked interesting. Did you, Aaron? I don't think you did.
There was that freaking case.
One sec. Zen books. Guys, you know how much we love Zen books here. All right? I love a good Zen book. Actually, Zen books, not bad. For just being what they are, pretty solid. I think I got my mom a Zen book, and she seems very happy with it. But let's go ahead and...
Samir?
I can't wait to...
Samir?
I can't wait to eventually find Samir and just like cut his
Samir
arm open to make sure he's human and not a hologram. So let's go ahead and roll through. Have a good one. You're just blazing through. It smells exactly like fish. A lot of this stuff is very funny. Like I'm saying a lot of things out of context because they can't hear you. So I'm just like out of nowhere being like, it does smell like fish. They're like, what is he saying? So let's go ahead and let's try down this hallway just to see if anybody's there. And guys, we're keeping it nice and fluid booth about Mahuza because I'm like being.
Gonna skip him a little bit here.
Can we hold this? We don't want anything to go down.
Okay, let's see.
71% on the Ozbot. Is the other one? Dude, you love my drip, I know.
Hell?
Dude, I didn't leave you out though, bro. I got something for you. Hold on one sec.
Do like a freaking belt for a GPU.
Oh, dude, I know. That would have been sick. Oh my god. Put like an SSD on my watch, you know what I mean? Like a M.2 Rolex.
That was good. MSI. Ooh, he's an MSI.
I guess we can start with the GPU first.
Mark, I didn't want to leave you out, so I got you a really fancy microphone as well.
Oh, nice. Hello.
Put an SSD. Put an SSD
I
on
don't know
it.
if I mentioned it before, but we're live, so.
Is that
live right now?
Was that I don't know. That's a memory stick. Yo, this guy got jokes. This guy got jokes.
Actually live right now, yeah. So go ahead and do your thing. You know what I mean? We'll just
All right, let's
walk
start
around.
with the GPU stuff first.
Memory sticks. Another memory stick as a mic. This motherfucker got jokes.
Let's do it, dude.
Okay. Let's go back. Sorry.
Cool.
So as you know, this is our GPU line. Yes. As you can see, these are, I mean, I'm pretty sure people already seen it already, all these models. The 5080, Gaming X Trio, the 5070, you know, the white version that we have now.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, and also we have the 5080 Expert. This one actually won the CES award for the most innovation for this year.
That thing looks wild, man.
Yeah,
That's
and
a really
then
cool
this is our Vanguard
design.
model. And finally, this
their
is our
stuff is
Project Zero
expensive.
stuff.
I love that
Yeah,
one.
yeah.
I love the form factor. It's very small.
But I'm pretty sure what everybody wants to see here at CES is the Lightning.
Absolutely. we were hinting at that, teasing the
So
viewers
I think
earlier.
the gray area is busy right now.
Yeah, sure.
So let's start with the history.
Oh, cool.
So back
oh
in 2009, I haven't started working there yet.
I love this.
So this was the first legacy model.
Yeah.
2009 is the N260 GTX model.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, and then of course then we start with the
What a blast from the past.
N270. 5 GTX. I've never seen these models before.
Same.
But I know
this was right before I got into PCs, I think.
Yeah, PC. So these are the 2010, and then this is where I started working. 2013. These are the two models.
Yep. This is when I started
Yeah, exactly. And then I'm pretty sure I gave you guys sample before.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
I remember these. Whoa.
And of course, and then now these are more
beautiful.
like the modern.
They look
beautiful, right?
Yeah.
That you see here.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, I like
really
that.
Cool seeing these
That
old
one
dogs,
looked
you know?
2015.
Humble
That's so
beginnings.
beautiful.
When GPUs were a lot smaller, like just a lot less power hungry.
Yeah.
Or maybe not as efficient for sure, but I mean, you could actually
see, like when I left school, I graduated from school in 2015. 2015, that's when I built my built another. I didn't build. I just bought a top of the line Alienware computer with the cheapest graphic card because that time NVIDIA came out with the Titan. I think it was a second Titan. It was like the Titan card was like top of the line for everything. So I got a Titan car. It cost about $1,000 at the time. That's what was a lot. $1,000 was a lot for a graphic card. So even though it's kind of a lot now, but still it was a lot more back then. So when I got a Titan on my thing, on my system, everybody in school was like, what the fuck? Because all the teacher was talking about Titan. And now I think it was the second or maybe third generation of Titan. I don't remember what it was, but everybody said, yo, the next Titan, the next NVIDIA Titan. And actually I got lucky to get one because it was hard to get one. And I got the Thunder edition of the Titan.
Actually fit in a lot of builds.
Yeah.
Now you've got just
now
monsters.
you can even get one. Now
Absolute
Titans
behemoths.
kind of like a
I think we were on a hiatus for a while for the Lightning card, and then I guess they're.
This also reminds me of just like how simple PC used to be.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like simple times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was a lot easier and cheaper.
More affordable.
More
for
affordable
sure.
for sure.
I mean, my necklace says everything. You know what I mean?
For sure. Yeah.
It's a reminder.
Now it's just kind of hard. Yeah.
Damn, that's awesome. So yeah, that's also cool that you're naming this new one, the one that you have, the 5090 Lightning. You know what I mean? So it's kind of you get the amazing Thunderbolt, lightning bolts at the top.
Oh, it's spinning.
I love the theme. I love how you're sticking with the old branding.
Yeah. All right.
Are we good?
So here you go. This
Dude,
is the new
crazy.
RTX 5090.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, sweet. Whoa, this is a screen, right?
Yeah, it's a screen. I'll show you more of the demo over there. Afterwards, it's not too busy.
This is nuts. It's got 2 Gen 5 plugs on it. Limited edition. Oh, okay, so you're making only 1,300?
1,300.
No.
In the whole world. Yeah.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's got an OC and an Extreme.
How much?
So what is the power limit when you go to OC? How many?
So the power limit so default is already 800 watts, and then it can go up to 1,000 watts. Yeah, power draw.
That's
which
insane.
is the world's first.
That's really insane.
And also the world first screen, and also copper full plate.
Man.
Yeah.
So this is obviously a custom PCB, I would imagine, because you've got those two, the dual connectors on it.
And also a dual BIOS, and then you have to use like a special key.
Okay.
To switch it.
Gotcha. And it's heavy, dude. It's like a brick.
It's pretty heavy.
My God.
Here, I can show you more of the demo here. Yeah.
It's insane.
So this is the the screen.
Oh my gosh,
the 8-inch,
that's so nice.
Yeah, LED screen.
I want to game on. You could game on it, actually.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could game on it very comfortably, actually.
And overclock. It's meant for like overclocking and maximum overclocking and performance.
Look at this thing. Wait. So the thing was a fucking radiator. Let's rewind this bitch.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy too. And then you have.
Swear to God, I thought this thing was the system, and this was like the radiator on top with the screen. No, this is the whole fucking. This is the radiator with the fan, and this is the system. This is the 5090 GPU. The good thing is they made it smaller.
More of the demo here.
They made it smaller.
It's insane.
So this is the the screen.
Oh my gosh,
the 8-inch.
That's so nice.
Yeah, LED screen.
I want to game. You could game on it, actually.
Yeah, pretty much.
You could game on it very comfortably, actually.
And overclock.
So they made it smaller. This is great. They made it a lot smaller than what it is because that thing is long. So they kind of cut down. So basically, this is like size of 2 fans. If you look here, you can kind of see like that's the size of 2 fans right here, right there. And because normally it's almost 3 fans long. But look at this thing. This is good. But damn, that's a beast. I think this thing like $3,000.
It's meant for like overclocking and
This is my motherboard. This right here is my motherboard. So if you want to know how my motherboard look like, this is the motherboard I have. This is my motherboard.
Maximum overclocking and performance, pretty much.
Dude, that's nuts, man. Oh my God. I'm not even going to ask you how much this thing's going to go for. Not that you guys can probably say right now.
Okay, I can tell you that it's more expensive than the Supreme model.
Oh yeah? Of course.
Do you know how expensive the fucking Supreme model is? Let me just bring it up. MSI. Let's just bring this bitch up if thing has it. honest vote. Let's see, 5090 RTX. Some maybe easier that way. Maybe easier that way. Really? Just give me a 5090. Don't show me nothing else if it's not 5090. There we go. There. This is the Supreme right there. Look at that. Look at that. That's fuck right there. That's the Supreme right there. What they did is basically the Supreme with a fucking screen on it. So, was 3,500 or is it 4,000? Shit.
This is our flagship, right?
That's not saying much for sure.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. What about in terms of like availability? Like when would this actually be?
Sometime in February.
Oh, that's real quick.
We're planning to launch that in February. So
Nice.
we don't know exact date yet. So,
Yeah.
but sometime in February.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
And so is the wow. So is there any other anything going on behind the LCD? There's not like another like mini fan or anything like that. It's just the VRM.
It's just it's just
straight the block.
Just the block, and then the liquid cooling
Beautiful.
radiator.
Beautiful.
That's right here. Sorry.
Awesome, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy. How big is that screen? 8, 9 inches?
It's 8 inch.
8 inch.
Yes.
Dude, that's insane. What's the?
Let me take a look. Let me bring this up here. Look, this is stiff one with a water cool. But look, this is the other Supreme. You see, liquid, Supreme liquid, 32 gigs, right? This is just the regular Supreme, just regular fan. It's only at what, $100 more. $100 and $110 more. 110 more. Just taking out the water cooling. And of course, it's sold the fuck out. That's fucking crazy.
The rated clock speed on it? Because I'm guessing it's factory overclocked.
I think it's about, I believe it's about 2735 is the default, right?
Yeah.
Something
Okay,
about that is the
Yeah,
default.
yeah.
Off the top of my head, I think it's, I don't know if they have the core.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, it's about like
No worries.
like 2735, that's a default. And then it could boost like maybe like 2780 or something like that.
That's insane.
Yeah, something like that. I know it's like faster than the, our competitor brand.
So is it for sure? Is it safe to say then that these GPUs are pretty heavily binned?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is specifically just for this.
Right.
So we work with NVIDIA on that.
Right. Gotcha. It's kind of fun because we're sort of, like I was saying earlier to the viewers, like we're sort of in this in-between of cycles, right? We're still waiting for the next generation. So in the meantime, we just get to make what's already there better.
Yes,
just kind of keep optimizing it and making it better.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. And then, we don't know when's the next generation GPU is going to launch.
Right, yeah.
If I knew, of course, I would share it to you.
Of course, no, for sure. Absolutely.
But yeah.
Beautiful, man.
Yep.
Cool. What else you got?
Let me see. We do have a lot of new stuff. Give me a second. Let me find, because all that's, let me see if someone
so much stuff
available.
I'm just telling you, if you need something done, nobody wants to talk.
Let me see. Do you want to check out the, you only do components, right?
Mostly components, yeah.
Components? Okay,
Yeah.
it's kind of busy right now.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, you have a lot of new cases, it seems. Was that case that the Lightning was in? Was that one of your, that was a Meg, right?
Yeah, that's the Meg. It's like a, what model was that?
Yeah, the
like
case
right
itself.
The Mastro 900R.
That case, I want that case too. I would love to have that case because you see how wide open, how everything looks so sexy in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a beast. Are those?
Let me see. The PC build, it has the 32 gigs Lightning, yada yada. The case called the Meg Maestro. I want that case. That case is so fucking sexy. Let me look at it here. Meg Maestro 900R. No one care about you. No one care about you. No one care about you. No one care. Oh, there you are. Oh, look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that thing. That thing is sexy. Look at that thing. Look, it's purpose built for enthusiasts creating true high-end showcase system, crafted to look spectacular from every angle. It's combined durability with a striking premium design featuring a 4 mm thick, high glossy aluminum panel and triple side curved template glass for full panoramic visibility. This thing is fucking amazing. I saw it last year on CES 2025. They show this last year. It has a different design, like this, like the fans, instead of being laying down this one, they won't curve that way. And then the one on top was curved also that way. So the fans were curved in this angle where the motherboard was in the middle. Just like it is right here, just a little curve out like this. Man, like the back right here was standing up to here like that. It was coming from there down to this way. There, that. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. Anyway, and you can see how gorgeous.
180mm fans on the bottom?
Yes. Yeah.
Jeez.
Pretty big.
Look at how fat these fans are. 180s.
Yes.
Triple 180s,
180s
at the bottom, and then room for a 360 on both sides, really, and then more 180s on the top. There's no shortage of airflow. You got the curved glass. Is this glass
That's
or
a really
acrylic?
clean build, though.
Yeah.
It's so clean.
I definitely want it.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
it's going to cost a car.
It really will. It'll cost this necklace and then some.
For sure.
And I'll probably also need a bigger desk.
Oh, here, let me see. George. Are you available? I just finished washing on the...
How's it going? How you doing?
Good
to see you.
Glad you made it out.
Thank you, man.
So this is the mic.
Oh, sweet.
I'm going to hand you out.
We're going all out. Thank you, man. Appreciate it,
I'll
dude.
see you later.
For sure.
All right.
Awesome. How we
What's
doing?
up, dude?
How we doing?
Good. Oh, for the record, we are live, actually. So we're streaming live to YouTube. Got a few hundred, maybe to 1,000 people out there.
Cool.
So yeah, just go ahead and take it away. Whatever you want to show me, tell me.
Yeah.
We are all ears.
I'm assuming you haven't heard what's in this thing yet?
So we just heard about all about the Lightning.
Okay.
The 5090, but and he gave us some pointers, some high-level pointers on the case. But feel free to deep dive.
Yeah, so if you walk around a little bit more, you might see a little bit more on the case. But this case in particular is our Maestro series case.
Okay.
It's enormous.
It's It's crazy. The camera will not show how big this thing is.
Actually, we have a bigger version.
Me
of this one too.
Me for scale. I don't know. Does this even? Are you see? Does this even?
This thing is a showcase. If I will get this case, like I said, I have that motherboard. Not. This is probably the new generation anyway. I have the last generation motherboard of this thing. That motherboard is expensive. Like I always say, if you're gonna build a PC, spend your money on your motherboard, because the motherboard is the main part, of course, called motherfucking board. This motherboard is the beast of a motherboard. My best friend, he asked me, well, yo, what you're building? I said, I'm building PC. I want to build PC too. Can you help me? Like, look, do your research. I can tell you what to look for, but don't ask me what I'm buying. So he keep pushing, and then I told him what motherboard I bought, and then he said, man, that motherboard is crazy. I'm buying, like, and what pissed me off about him is everything I said, he went for it. Like he basically tried to cover and copy my entire build. He tried to cover and copy my entire build. The only thing he didn't copy was the case. With the case he went his own route, but when it has to do with the CPU, the GPU he also went with his GPU, he went his own route. CPU, he kind of followed me. Memory card, he almost close follow me. But the motherboard and everything else, like the fans, he copied me a little bit more. But the fan, then he found another set of fan that he ended up liking some lighting setup on those, and he went that way. I went the Corsair way. I prefer to buy the Corsair. Corsair is my main set of lighting and other stuff that I have. Especially I have the Stream Deck to control all this stuff. For example, like this I using the Stream Deck. So the Stream Deck control all this stuff right there, pressing the little buttons or whatever. And he's trying to get this too. He's trying to get my type of setup now. But mostly, like most of the interior, like especially the motherboard, he copied me. He spend, I told him, spend your money on your motherboard if you can, because the motherboard will be future proof. So that way, when you upgrade stuff is already up to date. You don't have to worry about, oh, my shit is too damn old. But anyway, I want that case. This case will showcase the crap out of my system. That case is beautiful.
Seeing how I'm pretty small too. You can put this next to Shaq and it'd probably look like a normal PC.
I will never move this case ever again.
Deal with it.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, but we have a bigger one even. The reason for that is the other one, our 900 series, supports dual systems.
Okay.
So ITX, ATX at the same time.
Gotcha.
This one in particular, it's more.
That fucking GPU. They say it's gonna be more expensive as a Supreme one, and as I showed earlier, the Supreme one is around 32 to 3,300. That thing has to be at least $4,000. That GPU have to be at least $4,000 because of the screen.
Yeah.
Maybe a little more.
It does have configuration options. I believe with this one you can even tilt fan just to give you a little bit of a aesthetic.
Sure.
Personally, don't know exactly what that does to thermal or airflow, but it looks cool.
Yeah. Which fans are you talking about specifically? Are
these side fans?
Those sides.
Oh,
okay, got it. Gotcha. So you can kind of bend them inward,
platform, right?
tilt them inward.
Exactly.
Got it.
Oh, so
on top of that,
Oh, so he's sticking sending that he has the front open. Okay.
We are coming out with a small screen product that you can attach.
Okay.
If, say, you don't have a radiator in one of them, you can throw in a screen.
Okay.
For even more
got
screens.
It. So it'll pretty much fill up the entire space where that radiator is.
Exactly.
That
Yo,
360
like a
is.
360.
So it's a fat screen.
That system.
It's a pretty nice
I
screen.
guess in a case like this, it has to be big.
Exactly, yeah.
And then, out of curiosity, is it wall mountable?
You gotta have a strong wall. And,
yeah, you gotta have some studs.
I don't believe it has.
No.
Maybe not officially.
Not
Someone
officially.
will do it. Someone will do it.
Yeah. Someone. I could see you doing it. You do a lot of cool stuff.
I mean, I'm already thinking about it for sure.
Definitely. Yo, this system, like I said, the only thing I'm missing to have this entire system is the case and that GPU. That's it. Or like I said, I already own that motherboard. I already have that motherboard. I mean, last generation motherboard, probably. But my motherboard looks just like it. It's identical.
Next product.
Unless there was more that you wanted to share.
Well, it's awesome. It has a Godlike motherboard in there.
Cool.
Have it.
You get more screens on the Godlike, more customizability, more performance stuff. So
the guy have nothing else what to say.
Great system.
It's
overall.
a beast. Sweet. It's a beast.
What else you got?
So,
yes,
we can talk about one of my favorite products if you want to go to some motherboards.
Okay.
Sorry, not motherboards. Monitors.
Yeah, let's do it. I like monitors.
Monitors.
Right over here.
Monitor fan.
Let's go to the MSI monitors to see what they have.
So this is our new flagship monitor.
Oh, it's an OLED. Have to be an OLED.
We have two monitors here. This one would be the higher level than that one, but what they both share is that they both have our new 5th gen QD OLED panel.
Okay.
What that does is kind of change the configuration of how the pixels are actually laid out on the film. So instead of being kind of like a Q-ish roundish shape that other monitors might have, it's more
and again, I need to upgrade my
sideways
monitors, like I said
pyramid
earlier.
V shape. You can kind of see it there. So what that does is kind of give you
this one here. Got it.
Yeah, and with that you can kind of see better sharpness with your monitor text.
Right.
So
we were seeing that at some of the other guys.
Yeah.
Is a Mag 2? Oh, get the whole system be a Mag.
Exactly. As well. That's nice. That's generally been a problem with OLED. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm going to look
at
it's good for gaming, but don't try to do productivity on it for too long. And it seems like this is a way to really iron that out. Make it an all-purpose.
It has other features like if you ever ran like HDR content, right?
Yeah.
You're kind of dark space that you're watching. You switch apps and you get blasted in the face with bright light, right?
Yeah.
So we have a way to add a curve that you can set for certain programs. So
nice.
It's a little bit easier on the eyes.
Keep the flashbangs in Counter-Strike and not in every part of the life.
I'm very glad you mentioned flashbangs. So,
no.
Everyone's adding AI stuff to stuff.
Of course.
So here we go. Some vision.
AI vision.
Okay. So AI vision plus clears up some darkness. We have AI scene, detects the type of genre game you're playing. And changes profiles accordingly. You see FPS mode here, some RPG.
What kind of parameters is it changing based on game type or game genre?
Okay. I believe contrast, some type of saturations and stuff like that. Yeah.
Got it. So maybe it'll lighten it a bit if you're like playing a darker game, or
I'm going to look into this monitor.
Finding enemies camping in dark corners is important for this genre.
Let me
it might
take a look.
up the black levels or something like that.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And wanted to keep you here a little bit longer because I wanted this thing to loop a little bit, so you could see something very related to that. Can I speed this up a little? All right. So we have AI goggle. So if you get a flashbang, look at the difference.
Oh my God.
So only offline games, single player.
Only that's an important thing to know.
Yo, I love monitors. I need to upgrade this
How
thing.
do you enforce that? How do you lock that feature in so that it's only single player games?
I believe in humanity.
You believe it, yes. But don't we all?
Yeah.
We want to still believe that we're not completely cooked by AI just yet.
Yeah.
But so do you think there's a way that someone will find an exploit to make this available, to make that feature available for like competitive games or something like that? If they're playing Valorant, is there any kind of back door? You know what I mean?
Yeah. If there is, I don't know about it, and I don't want to know about it. I just, officially we just want that to be for a single player experience, to help out, in that type of form.
Got it.
But yeah.
And of course you don't have to, you couldn't disable it if you want.
Oh yeah.
If you just want to experience the game as
sure.
as it is.
It has other stuff, something that we've done in the past with this light bar gauge here. So you're playing an RPG game, you get hit, it's going to lower the brightness and respond accordingly to the gauge, change it to red if you're dying.
Sure.
See,
it's always red when I play.
Today.
But other than that, we've added, a smaller footprint for these.
Okay.
This one in particular is all metal.
Yeah.
So it kind of has a nicer design. If I spin it a little bit, it even has like a RGB, infinity window type thing going in.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah,
look at
Dude,
that.
infinity mirrors are just, I don't know, it's all the rage. Infinity everything, really. I mean,
this looks sick.
Infinity GPUs, infinity mirrors on everything.
Ooh, look at that.
We're in an infinity age. It's insane. It's how long you'll have to work to afford a GPU by the end of this year? Probably infinity.
That sounds about right.
Very cool. Is it
sound
coming
about
out
right?
this
later
quarter?
this year, I believe. I want to say Q2.
Beautiful.
Maybe around the $1,400 mark.
$1,400 bucks.
Oh,
And
not
sorry,
too
refresh
bad.
rate on this
Not
guy
too
was
bad.
240, I believe.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
No, not too bad.
Meg X. Love it. Is Meg X just the line, or is this specific model?
This specific model.
This specific model is the Meg X.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay.
Cool.
In comparison to the other one that has about the entire alphabet and numericals in the name, this one's just the letter X. So
nice.
It's nice.
Keeping it simple.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Other than that, you like graphics cards? They take up a lot of power, right?
Yes, they do.
So let's look at a cool power supply.
They're very greedy with their power, those
Yeah.
GPUs. Not very considerate.
Cool. So over in this section, we're showcasing some CPU air coolers. We haven't done air coolers in a little bit, so we're coming back with some with screens, customizable, of course.
Beautiful.
But what I really brought you over here for is
an upgrade time.
This power supply and the one underneath here. We can show you a little bit of a demo.
Okay.
So obviously,
we're gonna need to do a little upgrade.
Connectors burning and power draw with cards nowadays.
Of course.
So in order to help kind of mitigate that, what we're doing is we have some fault protection on the power supply itself that actually notifies you if it detects an issue. For example, let's say one of the cables is drawing a ton of amperage or something. It'll actually give you an audible alarm. Almost like a smoke alarm would do,
Nice.
But, and on top of that, it also gives you a message on screen. Letting you know that the system's about to shut down because of X reason.
Gotcha.
So if we run, an intensive workload, you see at the moment how this connector is kind of stable. You're at like 4.8, 4.7, 4.9. But if we were to kill some of the connectors, you're going to see this start jumping maybe close to 8 amps.
Right. Yeah, those are going down pretty fast.
Ooh.
0 amps
and
now.
Some are changing here, so
they're going up.
You give it a moment. And maybe another moment.
It's giving it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
going,
yeah,
well,
it's
maybe he'll make a comeback. Maybe he's just having a
Maybe it's
hiccup.
fine.
Everyone has a bad day once in a while.
Yeah.
Nope. I hear the beep.
You hear the beeps. And
I hear beeping. You hear the microphone? Is it picking up?
Ooh, I hear it. Okay.
It's very audible.
And check the screen. We also have a message there as well.
And the pop-up. Beautiful.
Ooh, okay.
And is this
That's cool.
This a set fixed value that it goes off at, or are you able to like change? You know, if you're hyper paranoid or hypersensitive, or is it just a fixed for now?
I think it's probably just hitting a fixed threshold.
Gotcha.
That's probably a feature that maybe they can add if you just don't want it to hit a certain level.
Sure.
But I think for the moment it's just hitting a threshold.
And is this feature just built into this particular power supply, this unit specifically?
So yes, but we have two different modes. We have with MSI we have different product stacks. So our MAG line is more starter, MPG line kind of mid-range, MEG is our top level, right?
Yeah.
So, our MAG one also features this. However, I believe it's mostly just the audio signal. You don't necessarily get the readouts.
Okay.
But yeah.
Beautiful.
This is definitely nice. Hopefully it helps prevent some people having a bad night.
Which wattages are these available in? It looks like 1,000 and 1,200?
It's 1,300 and 1,600.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I mean, you can't use anything else for a news lightning card. So
exactly, yeah.
You need that.
No kidding.
So over in this direction, we have a new addition to our motherboard lineup.
Okay.
So that one is our X870E Unify X Max. So with this one, it's awesome for overclocking. It only has two
what is that
DIMM slots.
Yeah.
It's more stable of a signal for overclocking.
Sure.
But nowadays, you have $1 million RAM sticks that are up to 256 GB capacity for the board.
Right.
But other than that, what I like about it is that you can plug in this little remote to the board, and within the Windows environment, you could change overclocking settings.
Nice.
You not necessarily have to go back to BIOS and do stuff like that.
Interesting.
Haven't tested it out too much myself, but that seems like it might save some time.
Okay.
Definitely. Okay. So instead of having to reboot and go into BIOS every single time to guess and check, right? It's really just a matter of trial and error.
Yeah.
And a lot of reboots. You could just do it all from Windows with this thing.
That's pretty cool.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah. Right next to it, we have our new E15 360 liquid cooler. Has a cool little L screen. It's magnetic. Just has these touchpads that you could do to connect to it.
Sweet.
And you can see it in action in this build, similar to what we saw earlier when we started off.
The screen is fixed, right? It looks like it's
yeah, it goes, I believe, just that direction.
Curve.
That looks
it's kind of a nice.
sexy.
The 45 is
that
kind
looks
of nice.
sexy.
It shows better.
This is the first time I see it in person, and I'm actually surprised of how clear it looks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually, I feel like a lot of the LCDs on these things aren't as sharp.
Right.
This one looks pretty good.
Is this connecting via USB 2? I would imagine USB 2.0 header.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. And then what's the resolution on it?
Fucking sexy.
That is a great question, and you stumped me on that one. I'm not sure right now.
It looks very sharp, though.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. I should check on that.
Nice.
But other than that,
is this pairing with your guys? Do you have an in-house software to configure all this as well?
We do. So we have our long-standing MSI Center.
MSI Center.
Yeah. So you have that, and this is kind of like the screen I mentioned earlier. We have two attached on that side as well.
Gotcha.
So
yeah, these are huge, dude.
Ooh.
That's a massive. You don't even need a gaming monitor at that point. Okay.
That's the big brother I mentioned. Compatibility with up to 2 builds inside.
Right. Wait, 2 builds inside of this?
Yeah, you could.
Where's
there's different modularities that you could change this.
Okay.
You could even flip it, but you could have say an ITX build here, and a METX or ATX.
Gotcha.
You would lose some spacing for say extra fans.
Right.
But it's doable if you wanted to do it.
So the I/O for the rear I/O for the micro ATX, the mini ITX would be here?
Yeah, but it's different brackets.
And at the same time, look at all these components here. This is huge. This system is huge. I think this case is at least about 1,000 and some change. This case is huge.
It's modular brackets.
Gotcha.
If I would build a computer with this thing, I'm not moving this bitch. This bitch is not is wherever I plant that bitch is there.
Gotcha. Yeah, they just didn't bring them all. Yeah.
Got it. All right,
cool. Here we have a new lineup for some people that I don't know why they don't like RGB, but still want to game.
Not for everyone. I understand. I get it.
Yeah, no, I get it too. I turned mine off.
Yeah,
But we have a new lineup, or Pro Max lineup. So what we're doing here is we're trying to bridge the gap between our business PCs.
Okay.
That are just very formal, black, and trying to bring them more up to the level of our gaming PCs in terms of performance.
Sure.
So with a lot of these new components, we're adding like dedicated cards and stuff like that. But mostly it's to stylize it a bit. If you have like your room is nice and warm colored, you got plants, wood, you probably don't want a PC that's black and just blasting you with RGB that doesn't really fit in.
Sure.
This kind of gives you the ability to,
make your PC fit. A lot of people have their gaming PCs right next to their beds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And also don't like to turn their computers off for a multitude of reasons at night. And so, you don't want to be blinded. You want to get a nice, dark, good night's sleep.
I mean, there's a setting.
There's some practical reasons to not have RGB as well.
Yeah.
And also, it's like there's nothing worse than having a full RGB build and then like one component goes out, like the LEDs die.
Yeah.
And then it just the OCD drives me insane.
For me, it's a flicker. Like one of them starts flickering. Yeah. But other than that, we're expanding that lineup with small form factor. We have monitors. We have all-in-one PCs.
Cool.
And just trying to keep that, that design style, kind of white, clean, curvature going around the lineup.
I love that you guys are doing white monitors because, white PCs have really taken off in recent years. Remember, it was just all black, and vendors didn't see it worthwhile to have a white case as well because it just wasn't selling as many units. But now we've really gone on board with full white everything. But monitors are kind of like the last thing.
Yeah.
We've got white keyboards and mice. Where are the white monitors? I'm glad you guys are actually doing it. Were you getting probably a higher demand for this sort of thing, right? That
definitely, and
made it worth it.
If you're going to have a whole white PC, you have to pair it with a white monitor.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. 120 hertz, very nice.
Yeah.
Basic mounting.
Pop-up webcams. If you're
beautiful.
Privacy concerns, if you turn.
My thing is, if you're gonna make a set of monitors, make the same monitor for black and white. Sometimes they're trying to bring a different lineup for the white ones than it is for the black ones. So I hate that. If you do an OLED with black one, make an OLED white one. That's what I would say.
That off.
Sure.
Overall, it's not the most top level in terms of performance, but it's good enough to get some games in.
I think we're getting there, though.
Yeah.
I feel like in a year or two, we're going to see, probably from you guys, we'll be one of the first, where it's like a 4K OLED, 240 hertz, all-white monitor.
Oh, yeah.
I think we're right there.
I think it's coming.
Yeah.
I think it's coming as well.
Beautiful.
But yeah, I don't know how much interest you have on business stuff, but we have like an AI Edge focused PC if you want to run local LLMs.
Just get that.
All right,
That's fine.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, on this particular section, I think those are my favorite ones.
Yeah. You got a lot of cool stuff.
Other than that, we'll just come back around. Have you checked out the notebook side over there with the claws and all that?
We'll skip
Some
notebooks.
interest?
We'll skip
Fair
notebooks.
enough. Fair enough.
But that's like all the main component stuff, right?
Yeah.
All those motherboards, those are already out.
They have been out. We're just showcasing them. We
Okay,
also
cool.
have some pre-built units that have become very popular. Due to some unfortunate economic reasons nowadays.
What units did you say?
Our pre-built desktops.
Oh, the pre-built
So we
desktops.
have our Aegis lineup, our Vision lineup.
Can you speak at all to how, like, just the memory shortages and all the rising RAM prices are kind of affecting SIs and the pre-built market?
No, we suffer as much as anybody else.
Yeah, right.
And I'm a gamer. I love building PCs.
For sure.
I feel it, so it's shortages. Yeah. It makes it so that we can't output as much as we'd like.
Right.
We have to kind of, in a way, improvise sometimes.
For sure.
And cut back a little.
So yeah, it's a challenge that we're all collectively trying to circumvent.
Definitely. It seemed like initially it was just like memory kits were really taking the bulk of the price hikes, and for a short while you were able to maybe find some pre-builts that hadn't scaled their prices up as much, and so some people were like buying those pre-builts just to get RAM at an affordable price. But now it seems like everything is just across the board really gone up, and fingers crossed for the new year that eventually things normalize
exactly.
as much as
I
they
hope
can.
so. For what it's worth, and not to be the FOMO guy, I think so far at least our pre-builts haven't seen the effects of that just yet.
Not too insane, yeah.
I won't sit here and pretend it's not going to happen, but
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, guys, go out and buy an MSI pre-built.
Good.
If you want affordable memory.
Yeah.
If you don't want to be a big baller like me and pay $1,200 for a RAM necklace. Buy an MSI pre.
Based on the prices that I showed you earlier, I literally have like $2,000 worth of memory stick in my system. And my system got $2,000 worth. That's crazy, right? Those sticks cost me $400 a year and some change ago. The 128 I have, $400 something. The Dominator from MSI, not from MSI, from Corsair. And now they're like $1,000 and some change for 64. So basically, if you want the 128 that I have, the same brand, the same one, DDI5, we're looking at 2,200 and some change, maybe 2,300 and some change. That's crazy. I'm about to tell my wife that.
They haven't been touched yet.
Do it, yeah. They're upgradable in the future too. So no proprietary parts.
Yes.
Always good.
Cool, man.
You can check them out here. Our Vision. Our probably most popular because we have a lot of SKUs for it. Our Asia's lineup.
Well, like that one with the monitor in
We're
front of
trying to come out with more colors, more faceplates compatibility for that. Right now we're using our Project Zero board, so it has the back connectors on it.
Ooh, I like this white one with that glass kind of finish. Kind of goes around. Ooh, that looks fucking sexy.
Nice.
Like I said, fully upgradable. It's like you could buy it yourself at Newegg or something and put it all together.
Sure.
So yeah, they're great
that
starter
looks sexy.
PCs.
That looks sexy.
One of my favorites, and they could definitely grow with you. Other than that, we're coming up with colors. I love a color suggestion. I'm trying to push for like a weird lime kiwi green. I don't know if you remember the Game Boy Color.
Oh,
That kind of
yeah.
green.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
That's nice. I like that one. Almost like somewhat, is it neon-ish?
Neon greenish.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, I just want a comic for that one. But
yeah.
Right now we're pushing. We're gonna have more white systems, more pink and white combinations.
Yeah.
So just want to give options to people.
I really appreciate the full mesh front panel on this as well. I feel like for a long time pre-builts were sort of synonymous with poor airflow, and it seems like you guys have really caught on to that trend of just like making it cool. It doesn't have to be a nice, and it's like sort of aesthetics have sort of taken a back seat when it comes to the front panel. There's been really great testing by Hardware Unboxed, guys like Gamers Nexus, who have really shown like it makes a huge difference. Just pulling off a side panel, it shouldn't drop 15 degrees just from removing the front panel. You know what I mean? So it's really nice that, and plus you got the RGB fans as well shining through, so you're kind of getting the best of both worlds here.
Definitely.
But it's nice to see you guys prioritizing airflow here.
Definitely, even some perforations on the backside.
Yep, exactly.
So that's definitely important for us. So check these out.
Check them out, guys.
Check 'em out,
guys. Would you be down if there are any to answer any questions from chat?
I just saw the little SKU number. Don't use it. That, if anyone want to know, that's for Borderland 4. For some reason, I still have it set up on one of my things. I needed to get rid of it. There's also a code for Borderland 4 to give you, I think like 4 or 5 golden keys, give or take, something like that. But they're not available no more. They're not available. The key already expired. So that was a point when right early on when Borderland 4 was like very popular. I was just giving those keys out just in case anyone missed it. So that was one of those keys anyway.
I'll try my best. If I know the answer, I'll
Try
be
your
happy
best.
to answer.
That's all we ask is your best. That's all I'm doing this whole week is trying my best.
He's shaking.
So let's see. No questions yet, even with dropping prompts in chat every couple minutes. Okay, no questions. No question. Apparently, you've done such. You're so good at your job. You have left no stone unturned, and not even the entire internet can question anything. You've left no room for the imagination. So good job.
Great.
Nice.
Appreciate that.
Well done. Thank you very much for showing us around. This has been great.
It's my pleasure. Always great having you here.
Appreciate it, dude. I will have to take that stick back because it is
all right, guys.
My meal for the next 5 days. I'll be
More
selling this.
expensive than the mic, I bet.
It literally is now. It's crazy. Thanks, man.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna call it quits for now, and I should be back tomorrow to continue some CES news and events, and hopefully we can continue to see what else is coming up. I'm gonna keep reviewing more videos, more event, more stuff that's going on this week, because this whole week is gonna be CES 2026. So this giving us a really glimpse of what's gonna happen the entire year. We know that this is gonna be AI craze. So everybody just get ready for that AI craze. So just just know what's gonna happen. AI this, AI that. So tomorrow we're gonna jump back into this and we're gonna continue some of this craze. All right, guys. Thank you for joining.